All right, welcome back, everybody. So Sweet Tooth, this family-friendly apocalyptic drama, right? It premiered on Netflix nearly 2 years ago, and it was #1 all over the world. Now the wait is over for season 2, and we have a sneak peek right here. Take a look.
Told you I don't have a father.
Your mother, then?
I don't have any parents. Can I go now?
Gus, I'm gonna ask you this one last time. How old are you?
I already told you. I'm 10. 10 winters, 10 summers, 10 birthdays.
You can't be 10, Gus. That would be impossible. The H5G9 virus is only 9 years old.
And playing everyone's favorite hybrid with a sweet tooth is our next guest, Christian Convery. Good morning, Christian. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here. It's really exciting.
Oh, it's so good to have you. So it's been quite a while, though, since we saw your character, Gus. I can't believe it's been almost 2 years. So remind us a little bit about his adventures in season 1.
So in season 1, Gus's father, he's been living with him in the woods for a very long time, and after an intruder comes to his place, his father gets sick and he sadly passes away. And this Gus starts to learn about the true cruelty of the world, and he escapes this kennel, this preserve that he's inside, that he was never told to leave, and he goes on this big adventure with Big Man, and together they're trying to team up with Bear to go and find Gus's mom.
Wow.
And Gus and Big Man have been intercepted by the last men, and Gus has been taken into the preserve.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah, and it's still, so season 2 is coming up. Still going to be family friendly, right? But we are hearing that the season's going to be a little bit darker, right? So how so? What's going down in this season that's going to make it a little darker than the first one?
Okay, so in this season, there's gonna be more like heavy themes, and Gus, for example, he takes this deep, dark dive into his origins, and in this new season, there's a lot more action, this kind of like underlying like intense theme that just keeps building and building, and you also have some of that like light and shade, there's like messages about having hope in the darkest of times and about how you always want to be with your families, how important they are, but you also got that like intense plot that's just going on the whole time. So it's just really interesting kind of diversity in this. I feel like that's what makes season 2 so intense.
Yeah. Well, a lot more action and a lot more kids, right? Because your character was hanging out with a lot of grown-ups in season 1, but now he's with a lot more kids. But you're an only child, right?
I am an only child, yes.
So what was it like for you to be around so many kids day after day?
Well, I gotta say, I love getting to hang out with other kids.
Oh, that's
and for
great.
example, in season 1, I got to hang out with, Big Man and Bear, and it was a really great experience because I got to learn a lot from them since they're really talented actors and they've been acting for a long time. But also getting to hang out with this kid, it's like a completely different type of chemistry, and I loved getting to experiment and play around with that. And yeah, I loved being with the kids, and yeah, it was incredible.
And so Christian, I understand the cast members went to this thing called hybrid camp. What is hybrid camp?
So, hybrid camp, what we called it was hybrid workshops, and together we all kind of like, we got coached by 2 of our acting coaches, Bree and Dave. They were truly incredible, and all of the hybrids together, we'd all do a lot of different acting games, and we learned a lot about acting, and we over the course of these workshops we started to connect more, and we had so much fun, and I feel like having that made on screen a lot more real.
Yeah. You can catch him, by the way, in season 2 of Sweet Tooth, streaming today on Netflix. Good to see you, my friend.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good luck.
Guys.